that this is an absolute blockbuster of a match coming right up. Shane Van Boening versus Skyler Woodward. Race to 7. 40 minutes on the match clock. I'm Tony Holgate, and joining me in the commentary box once again, Del Sim. Good afternoon, sir.
Oh, what a match, Tony, we've got in store for the fans. This is Moscone level.
Yep.
Two players that are used to playing Scotch doubles together and in the same team and now going head-to-head in a bar box 8-ball match. Two players, I think, that I would say 8-ball is their best game on a bar box, honestly. I think Shane and Sky would say the same.
It's hard to pick a winner out of these two.
I wouldn't. It's not something I'd be betting on.
No, you can't. It's just too much of a lottery.
A crapshoot.
Absolutely. It's going to be down to the breaks.
Yeah, Shane.
Someone's going to scratch somewhere, somebody's going to go dry, and that's going to be the difference in this match.
100%, and you know, between the two gentlemen, they both have great breaks. Shane won the lag, so I'm pretty confident that with this particular out, everything has just gone. Look at the stripes. The stripes all stayed within, you know, a couple of feet of each other, which is insane. So I'd say Shane might just have the edge on the break. Sky in his last match broke very well. So again, I think it's going to come down to some really finite fractions here.
Yeah, I totally agree, Del.
Shane's going to assert some dominance on him first rack. And again, I think he's just going to run the clock down a little. Won't be rushed. Seen the pattern very early. Some people might have rolled that forward. Shane just said, I want to make sure I leave a nice angle on the 11 just to roll down into shape for the 8-ball. Again, plays it perfectly. He's very in tune with this table right now, Tony.
Yeah,
what do you
he
think?
is. Down goes the 8. Shane Van Boening.
But Sky's a personal favourite of mine. He's one of my favourite players out there, not only for his ability, but for his personality off the table as well. I think he's one of those likeable chaps.
Yeah, always quite bubbly. Got plenty of time for everyone as well.
He does.
And have a chat.
Yeah, I know it's been said before, Tony, but where else do you get this type of access to a professional player? You can't, you know, it's almost like an amateur buying a ticket for Wimbledon and saying I can play on centre court.
Yeah.
It's incredible to me.
Yep, I totally agree.
A big break by Sky, but he's been a bit unfortunate there. The cue ball's rolled into a funny position, and I think he's only really got a combo to start. Unless he wants to go aggressive on the solids. Solids would be the ball for me, and it looks like he might have the cut into the side. Okay, there was enough of a pocket there. Oh, and he didn't have it, see? He'll be very, very frustrated with that because it's going to give Shane an incredible opportunity.
Yeah, because, like you say, Del, by missing that, he's just opened the whole rack up completely, and it looks a gift.
I might have taken the 2 long, personally. The 2 went to the bottom left corner. I think that might have been the higher percentage for some player of this ilk, and obviously sat in this chair, Tony, I've never missed a ball, so...
I've missed several from this chair.
Yeah,
How bad I am.
You might be the only one.
I probably am, Del.
Oh, you were stood up at the time, don't worry. It was fine.
Yeah. And very quickly, Shane Van Boening removes the 2 solids that are around the black. So the 8-ball's going to be simple, as are these last 3 solids. So this is going to be, in a matter of seconds, 2 racks to 0 to SVB.
Yeah, we don't like to call it too early, but this is a formality for, you know, someone of this caliber. I'm a huge fan of alternate break format. I'm really pleased that Ultimate Pool do that. I know a lot of players like to see the multiple consecutive break and runs. I personally love each player to have an opportunity at the table. It's,
I agree.
It's a break and serve, right? Sorry, serve and what's the tennis term?
Yeah, no, it's an alternate set service. Yeah.
Shane has this monster break, but he's chosen to go for the side break instead. So he went full in the first.
That one going in was handy.
Wow. And again, everything open, no clusters.
Very similar to the start of the Johnny Archer-Joe Prince match earlier today. In fact, it was the first match we had where Johnny Archer found himself 3-0 down within 4 or 5 minutes, where Joe Prince broke and ran. Johnny made a ball, but a 14 ball came and stuck right on top of the cue ball on the top rail, so he had no shot, Johnny. So he just had to play out of it. Joe ran again, and then Joe broke and ran.
Yeah.
And that was it. The heavy blows were landed right at the start, and there was no way back really for John.
No.
For Johnny, should I say?
I think Shane might be forced into the 7 here, because I don't see good shape off the 5 without moving too many balls. The 6 is available, but got a really nice nudge so that the 6 still stayed available. The other one is to bank on the 6. So bank on the 6, he'll take his extension, and this will just afford him, this keeps him in prime position. That's all I will say. You really want to limit your banks if you can, but this one's a straight back really for someone of his caliber. Yeah, I like this. I like the 3 first. I think that's the right choice. Now it's just a simple one. Just drag it up above the side pocket. Doesn't want to be straight on it, is all I'll say. Doesn't want to be straight. Wants some angle, and he's perfect.
Yep, just flicks this with some left-hand spin.
Yeah, right into the line of shape. Perfect position. And that's 2-0? 3-0. Oh my gosh.
This is what I said about. That's what I said about the similarity to the Joe Prince Johnny Archer match this morning. Well, funny enough, another match that was earlier today, Craig Waddingham and Declan Brennan hit.
Nice break.
Waddingham was 3-1 up, and in the blink of an eye, Declan Brennan, well, came racing back, and next thing he was in front. He did go on to win that match as well. Yeah, 7-4.
Much better break there from Sky. And I think stripes are the order of the day for me. I think he's just looking at where the 12 goes. So I think he might start with a combo, pushing it forward, because you're guaranteed to be on the 9 after. He's going to be a little bit close to his work for now. There's nothing wrong with that on the bar box. The only bad one I think he has is that 15. He's going to have to work the 15 somehow. And I think he can get it here, you know, off the 9. Either disturb the 15 or disturb the 3. One of the two. This is what Bergman, you know, when I watch Bergman play, he's so good at moving the balls around. They call it like, I don't know if you've ever been to America and they say like he moves better. Somebody that moves, it's like a chess player. When they say they move better, it's how they go about getting rid of the problem. Right. And you see Sky there. Sky's just he's going to use the 13 instead. But this is someone that just knows how to move the balls around, you know, like that, like very, very succinct touches that make a huge difference. Yeah,
very clever. See, it's knowing where the other ball's going that you're going into as well. So they're doing 2 or 3 things in one shot, and it's very intricate.
Yeah,
it's an art.
It is an art form, and I think it's a talent. And I think, you know, when you hear people talk about pool IQ, there's players out there that might be as dumb as a box of frogs, but their pool IQ is huge. You know, you wouldn't trust them to mail an envelope for you, just everything like that. But put them on a pool table, and they're a Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
In the best possible way.
He's gone too far. He wanted to just drop on that 12 there.
He did. You don't want to leave.
Shrug of the shoulders, because he's very precise with Skyler, and he'll be annoyed now he has to reroute and play the other ball first. He didn't want to.
Yeah, the reroute there is definitely. You don't want to leave your problem ball until the end, and he's perfect. But like you said, that could have easily gone wrong.
It's a perfectionist as well, though. He's thinking, hold on, I just want to move 2 ball rolls there, and I've got an extra one. You know, I shouldn't have done that. And that's, you know, he'll probably, you know, be critical to himself.
He will, definitely. I don't think they call it that here. But let's just say something goes wrong here, and then Sky has a break and run. That's 3-3 versus 4-1. It's huge.
Well, he's made the 8-ball off the break. Of course, we don't have the golden break in the Open. It's only in shootouts. They'd have been quite happy with that last night in the mixed or.
Also, it's another funny rule with the international rules is if it was just the 8-ball, it would respot and be Skyler's go.
That's right.
Because he made other balls, he stays at the table, and he gets to choose his spots or stripes.
Yeah, that's a unique rule that we've got.
I'm just saying about a mistake, Tone.
Yeah, you did say it, and that is it.
One mistake, and now 4-1 becomes a huge difference. Wow, you wouldn't expect Shane to miss that. And again, open table, so Sky can take stripes.
Yeah. And you look at it in the tennis term as well. But now Skyler breaks back.
Yes, it's break back. Right.
Shane had the break of serve, if you like.
And that's why I don't like winner breaks, because it's the only format in any sport where you don't get you could sit down for 9 racks and watch your opponent break and run the whole set. And I hate to say it, but golfers get the chance, tennis get the chance. You need to hold your serve.
Yeah, I agree. You can be playing in the best form of your life and not have a shot, which is
not have a shot.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very fair.
It's not the professional way for me, unfortunately. It's I get it from a gambling standpoint. You want to be able to fight your way back, but this isn't gambling. This is professional pool at its best. Sky going a great route here. Potentially believe he's going to leave the 14 till last. So I kind of like 15, 13, 9-ball, 14, 8-ball. Yeah, put a bit of twist on it, which means that...
You know what? I think I'd rather go 13 and come and play the 14 up in the top right now.
Yeah, see, he put some twist on that.
He's going your way. But.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I think he could have gone forward, but you see where the 8-ball is? The 8-ball connects from the 14 much better than the 9 did.
Yeah.
And these guys kind of like that. It's just a stop shot now. You can spread it a little bit into the middle. Didn't take any chances, just bringing it off the rail. But yeah, we got a game on, guys. This is going to be an interesting one. Fantastic.
Well, 3-2 it is. Especially when you get to 15 seconds a shot and you've got to start moving around the table a bit quickly.
Yeah.
Might lose a couple of pounds out there.
100%. And look at that massive break by Sky. It's a huge break right now. And this is what I was mentioning about the score gap closing up. 3-3, he'll feel like he's completely reset the match from 3-0 down. I think stripes are the order of the day, but perhaps he'll go solids, because I think he can squeeze that combo down in the bottom left as we look. So he is choosing to squeeze that 1-3. That'll be nice. Yeah, no reason to take the 6 on there. The 6 might have been the shot, but again, why risk it when you can just drop that one in and take the 7 instead? I don't think I want to leave. I don't want to leave the combo till last, if that makes sense, because the combo can get funny depending on where you land.
Yeah, it's the second ball.
Yeah, it's the second ball. Yeah.
Wherever you land on that one, if you have to make that combo and manipulate the cue, you could actually push the 1 into a funny place and end up be stuck to it. There's all sorts of different scenarios with that.
You could be stuck to it. I kind of like dropping the 6 in, playing it rail first, take the combo now and come around back to where the cue ball is now. It's just my personal preference, but again,
I think Skyler feels that he can play this combo. He thinks he can draw the cue ball back, and that one, he thinks the one's going to. He can play it away and keep the 1 sat there.
Okay.
If the 1 bounces funny on that rail, he could go onto the bottom rail, but nah.
Yeah, he played that nicely. That was my fear there, is that he would get stuck on the 1.
He had a good look at that, and he must obviously was 100% that he could play that shot.
And that's another nice shot too. A lot of players will play that for the side. This was nice coming back for the same pocket. Very nice. And 3-3.
Said it. You said it earlier. At the table referee and the other referee, because we have two of them, is doing the clock, the match clock, and resetting. So Richard Rhodes is out there now, and our other referees, Daryl Hibbard, and they do an incredible job.
Yeah,
and
fantastic.
Credit to our referee system.
See Shane there, like I said, a little bit simpler on the cue ball. Didn't spray around the table like it has been doing. He very much controlled this cue ball, and you might see it go in off the 11 ball here. Spreads it nicely. If he's on the 10 ball, I'm not against the 10 ball right now.
No, because that's a tricky one to get onto it for the corner pocket.
Correct. Yeah. Maybe he'll just come back, just take the 11 first, and drop on where he is right now. Gave himself a little bit straighter, which is better. I don't see any problems, Tony. Do you? See
Wow.
What did I say?
I'll tell you what, you're a lucky man.
Thank you.
You just say that was your good lady that just brought us a bottle of water each. Just
I knew she was listening. Very kind of her. And while Shane runs out, we're going to have a swig off. All right. Left himself a bit funny here, so I think he'll go forward. He'll take this one round 3 rails. 1, 2, 3, and back around. Just because you can manage the speed a little bit better off 3 rails than you can coming through a tight gap there between the 5 and the 7. And it's a good tip for the amateurs out there. And this is why I love to watch pre-pull. We have so much content online now to watch these pros in their prime. This is still, it's like you said, it's a slugfest now.
Skyler makes a couple of balls.
I really like that break.
That's
brilliant,
yeah.
Do you see how straight it came back?
I did. I was just about to allude to that. The cue ball control. He did not flirting with any corner pockets. Look how straight the cue ball comes back.
I mean, it hit the S.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to be very unlucky for one of those other balls to collide with that cue ball and knock it into a pocket.
Yeah, he's just going to try and move the ball out there, and it's because the 2 was blocking.
Ooh.
Oh, the 12's there.
Yeah, he's got 13 as well.
12, 13 might be the shot just because of where it is.
Just because he hasn't moved from where he stood.
Yeah.
He's saving wear and tear on his shoes.
Yes. He's always had some nice shoes, this guy. I think he used to wear the nice little Louboutins back in Moscone days.
Wow.
He's traded up for some Skechers. Now he's got 2 kids.
I think you need quite soft shoes when you're playing multiple matches on the last day. And
oh yeah, without a doubt. I'm going to sound really old, but feet care is my number 1 priority when I'm playing pool.
Tell you what, though, you don't all sound old.
Well, here's the thing: 300 pounds. What's that? 20 stone. It's a lot of weight to carry around, you know.
Well, I know some of the players, Tom Cousins, Craig Wadigan in particular, bring a backpack with a change of clothes on.
Yeah.
So they'll go out and play their match. As soon as they've finished, they're out of that. They're in a pair of shorts and a T-shirt just
chilling.
Yeah, absolutely. Else you won't want to stay in your pool clothes all day today, and especially with the humidity about.
Yeah, it's 90 degrees outside. We are in a nice big sports arena, which is great, and there is air conditioning, but it is slightly affecting the play. But you wouldn't notice it between these 2 guys. And again, locked at 4-4. This is an incredible matchup, and I really hope you're staying with us on this one. That might not have an opportunity on the spotlight like this, and it's really showing the strength and depth of a lot of local talent within the Boston area.
I have to say, your wife is an angel, by the way. I don't think I could have got through without this bottle of water.
Thank you, mate. See, that's the reason I put the call out. I thought she was going to. She listens intently to these, which is great. Very happy to have her along with me for this one.
Absolutely. Just to deliver water. I'm only joking. Don't come here. You'd come in with a baseball bat in a minute.
Interesting. He took stripes there. Do you think he thinks he's got an easy breakout with the 8 ball there?
Well, you've got the 9 ball very close to that 8, and I think he probably thinks he can maybe slot that in. If you just come into the round, just flick the 8 off.
Yeah, he just pointed his cue where he wants it, and I think he's got 2 chances.
I think he wanted it last.
Do you think?
Second to last, if you know what I mean. So
second to last, yeah.
So you just flick it off gently, and you sit behind the 15, and then you can choose where you want to shoot the 8.
That's true.
But he might do it now.
Yeah, I think while the 11's out, and even if you get stuck on the ball, you might still have the 11. You know, you never know if you're going to get stuck on a ball here.
Cody Japp calls them bailout balls.
Bailouts.
Yeah, which I quite like that. He's going in with pace.
Well, I'll do it for the US and the UK crowd. Over here, they call it the Geico ball, which is a Geico is an insurance company.
Oh, okay.
So you would call it the Churchill ball, perhaps.
Oh, right. I see what you mean.
So you're leaving a piece of insurance on the table, knowing that you had something. It comes about from straight pull, 14-1.
Wow.
And that was his Geico ball. Oh, no, and he scratched. Oh, drama. So much drama. I don't feel like he had to take that ball. What do you think?
No.
I think he had other options. Could he have cut that back?
I think he could have cut the 10.
10, right? Or cut it down table, perhaps? Oh. No saving grace here either. There's nothing blocking each other.
That would have been so big as well to get in front of Shane Van Boening on his break.
Huge. That would have been a breaker serve again, as mentioned.
Yeah. But considering at 3-1 down where he was, to get to 5-4 would have been...
Why is he coming down here? I think the 1 was the right shot. With that little cluster he's got up table. Or does he think he can get into the gap here? Okay. Would you spread these now?
Do you know, I don't know. Does he play the 3-ball combo?
I mean, I don't see that going from here, do you?
I think he must do.
I mean, it just wobbled in at slow speed.
There's no way. I think if there was any sort of doubt, Shane would never have come down here and played that other ball.
Right.
He knew. He absolutely knew.
What I love is he's leaving the 2 ball. So you see where the 8 is? He's leaving the 2 till last.
Yeah, because he's going to get an angle on it and come down behind it and play it where this 4 ball's going.
Yeah, again, I talk about Paul IQ a lot. That's exactly right. And that, what we would call his key ball to the 8. Is the ball you leave till last.
Yep. So all he wants to be is not straight. He wants to be able to just cut that ball in, and there you see. I'll tell you what, right in the centre of the table would be perfect.
Yeah, it'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? A lot of those who've had coaching and do drills, there's a particular drill where you play to get back into the centre of the table, and it's more often than not that you can play every shot from the middle of the table. As long as you're not hampered.
Very softly done here now.
Oh, took a rail.
Did. There you see Shane Van Boening is absolutely perfect on this 8 ball. And he will hold his serve.
That's right.
In goes the 8, 5-4 now. Shane Van Boening is heating up here.
I think Shane is going for the Tom Cousins break, but doing a loop bridge instead of looping over the pocket. You notice that?
Yep.
Because Tom's getting a lot of success on his break too. And Shane is very astute. He'll sit in the arena. You won't see him, but he's analysing what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
And if he sees that there's a gap, he will go for it. He will say, like, he will adapt his game to it.
Yeah, I saw him actually just before he played. He was just at the corner on his own, watching the last few racks of the Tom Cousins match.
Correct.
Against Kevin Gwynmore.
Yeah, it's a trait of an absolute pro, in my opinion. That they're always looking for that finite gap to be a little bit better, even at his level.
Yeah.
Stripes it is. I think either or was good here, Tony, right? I think he could have gone either way here.
Yeah, there was a case for both balls.
Yeah, perhaps that 4 ball perhaps is the only thing that turned him off in the middle of the table there. Combo's pretty automatic, and he'll take that next.
Well, he played his combo now and just sort of bump into the 4 as well.
Yeah, push the 4 down to the 3, just get it right out of the way, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
No, pulled back a bit.
I didn't like that tone. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he can play the 9 now and still kick into the 4, which he's now pointing out.
he knows that's the problem. That's the one big problem in this rack is manipulating around the 4. Doesn't want to bump the 10 full. Oh, look at that. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's nice.
You're talking pinpoint accuracy. It's such a good thing to watch. Again, you may see him track round for the 10 first before the 13. The only reason I say that is it's much easier to get on the 10 now than it is next.
Yeah, so by playing the 10 now, he can leave himself an angle to get the cue ball up the table towards the 8 from the 13.
Yeah, I think the 8 goes in the same pocket as this 10 ball. That's where he's going to be playing. And even if you overrun it, you have it in the side. So he's playing for two angles here. If you overrun it, you've got the side pocket. But if you get it perfect, he's got the same pocket. And there he is.
That is as good as you're going to get. Shane Van Boening to get on the hill. In goes the 8. 6-5 he leads. Skyler's coming up next to break off.
Sky sticking to the same break. And
Had the cue ball bouncing a bit this time.
yeah, he likes to arc it. He likes to arc it right around to that pocket. And sometimes you can scratch on that if you hit it wrong, but he's hit it perfect. He's hit it perfect every time.
Are you solids?
I'm solids every day. Yeah. And it's only because of the opening ball. If not, I would, if the stripe was the opener, got it. He's got it perfect.
Yeah. Knock this in the 6.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be over in a matter of seconds. So we're now staring right down the barrel of a 1 rack decider between these two great pool players.
He's actually just overrun it there a touch, mate. He's really overrun it. So now he's going to have to put a big draw stroke on this to get somewhere back to where his cue is. And I don't like dragging it back softly. I like going on and off the rail here, personally.
Yeah.
So it's all up to what he chooses. Yeah, he liked the rail too. So that just managed the angle a little bit better for him.
Yeah, so he puts this in the side pocket, comes down off the bottom rail and back up.
And he likes the side pocket, so you're absolutely right. Sliding it right in, and he's in perfect shape.
That's a beautiful shot. Really was such control from Skyler.
Tony Hill. I'm sweating. I don't know about you.
Well,
And it's not the heat.
no.
Coin flip, and the lag now, as you mentioned rightly, is huge.
You have to say these two players have treated this crowd here and everybody that's watching to an absolute fabulous match, and all on this 1 rack to see who goes through to tonight's semi-final.
Both of their breaks have been working for them, and you just don't want to see a scratch, and you don't want to see a dry. And is this dry?
No, the 2 ball's gone.
Oh, the 2's gone. Oh, I thought I heard.
A little smile there from Skyler. He, I think, for a fleeting second, thought he's half out the chair.
Yeah.
So what do you like here then, Del?
I have to say solids, just because of where the 5 ball is. I think the 5 helps it, and I wonder if he can even get to the first shot. If we look at the overhead once more, I'm wondering if that's 6.
That is tight.
That's a tight pocket, right?
I think stripes.
He's going to go stripes instead. And the only thing I'm going to say is getting position on that 13. That 13 and the 15 are tough. So he's going to have to, there's still a lot of pull left in this. So we're about to witness genius.
Do you sort of pot the 14 now, just draw the cue ball over towards the 5 and play the 13 up the top?
I personally do, because he has so.
He's got a nice angle there.
But also, I think Shane might even just bump the 8 ball down to make the 15 available. Well, he's not going to do it.
He's doing neither.
He's doing neither of what we said.
What do we know?
What do we know?
I'm going to run out there in a minute and say, what do you think you're doing, Shane? You're ruining our commentary.
Shane.
And the people at home said, you ruin it yourselves.
Sorry about your 5 US Opens, but Tony said.
Exactly.
Well, we'll know who's going to be right at the end of this, bud.
He certainly will.
He doesn't really seem to take him too much time, and I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it, Tone. I'm edgy. This is interesting, Paul. Really interesting.
He's just going to run the 14 and he's going to leave himself the angle and try and pop it across.
Yeah.
Through the gap of the 3 and the 13. I mean, we know that if he gets there, the 8's dead. It's in the side pocket.
Has he gone far enough? He's not far enough. That's not the potting angle.
No, I think he is.
Can he?
Yes. I say yes.
Oh, and he's absolutely perfect to draw this in behind the 13.
Doesn't want to clip the 3, just wants to graze past it.
Wow. You got to be kidding me.
Oh, this is naughty.
You got to be kidding me.
Skyler, look at his face. He knows.
I mean,
What a match, though.
incredible one to commentate on this with you, Tone. It's been fantastic.
It's been a pleasure.
And he's
It's
just
been very easy on the iron. That's another fabulous shot. And Shane Van Boening, this 8-ball for a place in the semi-finals.
What a player.
In it goes, and what a fantastic match between two absolute superstars of pool. It was hard. We said it would be hard to pick a winner. There had to be one, and by the skin of his teeth, Shane Van Boening will be into tonight's semi-final.